Jason, please give me and Danny strength to get through this.
I would like an update on a patient. Daniel Morgan?
Daniel is scheduled to receive some test results. I'll check the chart and
No, you won't. This man is not family. Far from it. What the hell do you think you're doing? You can't pry into my son's medical records without my permission.
I'm not prying, I'm following up, since a lot of people seem to have trouble comprehending Danny's symptoms.
I already had an appointment with his pediatrician.
The one who thought Danny had a cold? Did you have his bone marrow biopsied?
Yeah, I did, and not because of your recommendation.
Nuance. Did it confirm my suspicions?
I'll find out today.
Then you need to prepare yourself, Sam, because the results are only going to give you one answer, and it's not the one you want.
You don't know what the test results are going to say.
After they confirm that Danny has acute lymphocytic leukemia, you'll need induction therapy, chemotherapy, to eradicate the cancer cells. Now, the best way to administer this treatment to a child Danny's age is a spinal tap. It delivers a payload of drugs directly into the cerebrospinal fluid, stopping the cancer from spreading into the central nervous system.
Why are you telling me this?
The little boy is sick. Sam, his survival may depend on it. Now, on top of chemotherapy, they may need to consider radiation, even if it affects the cognitive...
Are you deliberately trying to be cruel, or were you just born without any empathy?
If that's a shot at my so-called bedside manner, you're missing...
Yes, so-called bedside manner.
If I'm curt, it's because time is no longer on our side. Would you rather have me hold your hand and whisper silly things, or do you want me to prepare you for what you're about to face and tell you the truth?
I will choose door number 3. Shut the hell up and leave me and my son alone. If you come near me or my son, if you try to interfere in his treatment in any way, I will have you arrested. Do you understand?
I'm trying to help your son.
Nobody asked you.
You have my number. When you calm down and you realize your son's survival requires the opinions of the best doctors available, at that point, give me a call.
Oh, go to hell.
Conversely, I will never hold your negative attitude against Danny.
I'm so glad you're here. Yes. I've been climbing the walls waiting for Dr. Singh to show up with Danny's test results.
Yeah, I have a copy of them here. I wanted to look at them before we meet with Dr. Singh.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Please, tell me there's nothing to worry about, right? And tell me Danny's gonna be okay.
Honey, oh, actually, hold that thought. I need to speak with another client.
You have another client?
Learn to share. Consider this a milestone in your personal evolution. Dr. Silas, I am hoping you can extend your stay in Port Charles for just a couple of days. I'm going to have to ask for a continuance in Rafe's custody hearing.
Why?
Because neither Alexis or Sam can make it today. Sam's son might be seriously ill.
No might about it.
Sorry, I'm late. I got held up.
No, it's okay, Mom. Actually, Dr. Singh isn't here yet, but Patrick has the results to the biopsy.
I just think it's better that we wait for Dr. Singh.
Please, Patrick. Come on. I need to know. Patrick, does my son have leukemia or not? Patrick.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Oh.
All right, so we have the diagnosis. What's next?
I'm not an expert. I think it's better we wait for Dr. Singh to discuss Danny's treatment options.
Induction therapy to destroy the cancer cells. Chemotherapy via spinal tap. And then maybe radiation.
How do you know all that?
I just do.
I am aware of Danny's condition. I brought it to Sam's attention.
Well, thank you for that. Yes, Danny Morgan is a very special little boy, and I'm sure you will agree to a continuance, and I have no doubt that the court, of course, will grant it for you.
No continuance.
Yes, but I just told you that Sam's son is facing a potential cancer diagnosis.
It's not potential. Danny has leukemia. But there'll be no continuance. I want a ruling today as scheduled.
Dr. Clay, as your attorney, I must remind you that you've got to convince the judge, especially as a single childless man, that you are compassionate, that you have empathy, and...
Consider this. I'm doing Sam a favor. Danny needs his mother's full attention.
To rip her foster child away from her at the moment that she might be losing her biological child?
What does one thing have to do with the other?